Welcome back everyone, and welcome to all the newcomers to my channel. This is Moonlight 150 back with Season 2 of my Black and White Wi-Fi battles. I thought I would start things off very metagamish with an OU battle. This is just to get a quick battle out of the way to welcome everyone back, and to welcome to the newcomers like I said. So anyway, this is an OU battle against the man I found on the Smoke on Wi-Fi battle. His name there was Lannister. He's gonna lead off with the Drought 9 Tails, which you know, OU and those weather wars. Anyway. So I'm going to go off with the fake out because, you know, obviously me and Show Lead is going to have the fake out. And this looks like to be a very defensive Ninetales, so it's looks like it's made to more, you know, sit there, sit up to the sun, maybe do a couple other things. But maybe Lannister didn't see my Stone Edge coming. Maybe a lot of Mienchos don't carry Stone Edge, but I do. And this confirms that it is really defensive bulky since it does live that Stone Edge, although maybe Ninetales just has some natural bulk and, you know, it's not stab on Mienshao. But anyway, Flamethrower does not take me out because once again this seems to be very defensive bulky Ninetales, so it probably doesn't have much in special attack. So I go for the high jump kick, hoping not to miss because I knew I couldn't really hit 2 Stone Edges in a row, so might as well go for something a little more reliable like high jump kick. Anyway, he's going to bring in his Doug Trio, which I can't leave now because of Arena Trap, and that's just going to take out Mienshao. Useless crit, so thankfully he used up the crit on something that didn't matter. Anyway, so I'm seeing I might as well go into something that's super effective. I know that he won't be able to switch out either, I believe. I think that's how Arena Trap works. So I might as... Oh, I don't want to go for the Shell Smash and weaken my own defenses, but he goes for the Stone Edge, which thankfully does not take me on. That was a crit. 2 crits in a row for this freaking Doug Trio. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Icicle Spear, which thankfully, thanks to my skill link and Doug Trio's low defenses, it'll only take 2 to take out this Doug Trio. But it leaves me at the very little 46 HP after that Stone Edge. Is Stone Edge stab? Is Doug Trio part rock? No, I think he's only part ground. Anyway, so in comes Hydreigon, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me because I do have Icicle Spear, but I guess he must have known that his Hydreigon would outspeed. So, you know, that comes in handy. You actually memorize a lot of Pokemon's base speeds and what they could be maxed out, and you know that your Hydreigon can outspeed a Cloyster. Anyway, so fearing that Hydreigon might not be able to outspeed a Volcarona, he switches out dodging the Bug Bust, but weirdly enough goes into Victini, which weirdly enough won't take a Bug Buzz just as well. Well, actually, it's super effective still, but it does exactly half. Let's just keep it at that. So Victini comes in, goes for the V Create, and I'm thinking, no, I'm Fire. It's only super effective by Bug. Oh wait, the Sun is out, and that's when I realize I have a dead Volcarona on my hands because the Sun is still out. And originally I thought this was Choice Banded, but then, you know, I remember the Sun was out, so I'm just thinking, yeah, V-Create in the Sun, that's a dead Volcarona. Anyway, so I'm going to go into my Alakazam. Going to go for the straight Shadow Ball because I know that unless this thing is Scarfed, I can outspeed this thing. But so, seeing that's retreating, I can see that it's not a Choice Scarf. It's going to go into Fortress to take the Shadow Ball because, you know, Bug and Steel, and Fortress is just an amazing wall like that. Anyway, so actually, Fortress did not take that as well as I thought it would, but thankfully, I think that just shows it's more defensive instead of special defensive, which should be the other way around because of how weak Fortress is to some special type tag moves. But anyway, I missed the Focus Blast, which you know is just my kind of luck. In a situation where I need to hit a Focus Blast onto a Fortress, it misses, and it costs me because it goes for the Gyro Ball, and thanks to Alakazam's weak defenses, it gets taken out by Gyro Ball by a Fortress. Anyway, so I'm going to bring in my Bird of Prey, my Staraptor, which I always need to bring in an OU battle. I don't feel safe going into an OU battle without my Staraptor and my Alakazam. And sometimes my Volcarona as well. So I have half my team already when I'm making an OU team. I always have to have those 3, otherwise I don't feel safe, like I'm not prepared. But anyway, that did absolutely nothing, and I can see that my ROM player is kind of freezing up here. Not freezing up, but slowing down. Everything seems to be going slower now. But anyway, he goes for the Volt Switch, which does a crap load of Fortress. So it makes me want to know what kind of set this is, because Fortress does not have that great special attack. But anyway, here comes the thing that kept tripping me up even from the team preview, was this Sawsbuck'd. It actually outspeeds and goes for the return on my Staraptor. Now, I don't know if this thing might be Scarfed, or if Sawsbuck'd is just freaking naturally faster, or my Staraptor is just slower than I thought it was. But anyway, so it takes me out. I'm going to go into my Gliscor. I'm going to go for the Protect, but as you know, this is always that generic Poison Heal Protect Gliscor. So obviously he saw this coming, he takes the turn to set up the Swords Dance. So obviously this thing's not Choice Scarf, so this thing is just naturally faster than a Staraptor. That just blows my mind. Anyway, so I get my Toxic Orb up. I'm hoping that this will be able to help me live, but now that he has the +2 stab return, probably maxed out Happiness so he can get that max damage, and that's just going to take me out. So Good game, Lannister, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to be continuing battles regularly, along with my new LP part. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I will see you guys on the next battle. Bye.